Hello people, what's going on? Welcome back to yet another amazing video here on Blocks Everlasting. Roblox Bedwars is one of the most popular Roblox games today. The reason as to why this game is so popular is clear. Tons of updates, unique gameplay, and tons of stuff to get and things to do. You can literally get lost in the game playing for hours on end. Recently, Bedwars came up with an amazing new update, the Enchants and Enchant Table. Sounds familiar? Well, in this video, we'll be going through the various enchants and also look at the new enchants the devs added with the new update. Stay tuned and watch. But before that, we'd love it if you subscribe and show us some love. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications and updates. Make sure to never miss another video. Without wasting any more time, let's jump straight to the topic. Enchants in Roblox Bedwars are special powers granted to a player when they use them. These enchantments help augment a player's powers and their attacks. To put it simply, you can have superpowers when you create and use these enchants. Now, you can't just create enchants out of thin air. It's not so easy and straightforward. You need an enchantment table to make enchants. Every player is given an enchantment table in the game, except that it is broken. You need to fix the table before you think of working on creating your enchant. So each base spawns with a broken enchant table that can be repaired for 8 diamonds. Now that you know what an enchant is and how to fix your table, let's look at the different enchants. Players can either spend 80 iron or 4 emeralds to receive an enchantment that augments themselves or their attacks. There are 8 kinds of enchantments: fire, static, shield gen, rapid regen, plunder, anti-knockback, updraft, and void. These enchants are newly added. The first 3 were added in December last year, which was a couple of months ago. 5 new enchants were added just a few days ago. Now let's take a look at what these enchants are capable of, shall we? First, let's take a look at the attack enchants. The first one we have is called the Fire Enchant. The Fire Enchant is an incredibly powerful enchant that can burn your enemy to his death. Well, not really, but it can do significant damage to the enemy. The Fire Enchant comes in 3 tiers. Tier 1 does 4 damage every second for 2 seconds, Tier 2 does 8 damage for 3 seconds, and Tier 3 does 12 damage for 4 seconds. As you can see, higher the tier, higher the damage will be. Like we mentioned before, you can get a basic Fire Enchant or a Tier 2 Fire Enchant for 80 iron. The only other enchant you can get for 80 iron is the Static Enchant, which may be either Tier 1 or Tier 2. There is a 60% chance you'll receive a Tier 1 and a 40% chance you'll receive a Tier 2 enchantment. Advanced enchantments cost 4 emeralds, and you can get a Tier 2 or 3 Fire or Static or a Tier 3 Void enchantment. There's a 70% chance you'll receive a Tier 2 and a 30% chance you'll receive a Tier 3 enchantment in this case. Static. This enchant shocks all enemies that are nearby. Tier 1 does an extra 5 bonus damage, Tier 2 does 10 bonus, and Tier 3 does 15 bonus. Void. The Void enchant summons an orb over your enemy's head, which allows them to be instantly killed if they are below 20% health. Plunder. This is the new attack enchant that was recently added to the game. This enchant has a small chance to steal something from a player's inventory, for example, TNT, iron, diamonds, or emeralds. That were all the 4 attack enchants added to Bedwars. The next set of enchants are related to the player and help the player to stay longer in the game. Rapid Regen. The Rapid Regen is an enchant that replaces the passive regeneration effect with a faster heal, healing 2/3 health every 0.3 seconds. It comes in tiers 2 and 3 and as such can be pretty rare. Updraft. This enchant increases the player's jump height and allows them to double jump in the game. It comes in only one tier, Tier 2. Shield Gen. This is another defense enchant and passively generates up to 8, 15, 20 shields. It regenerates when you heal. It comes in 3 tiers with 8 shields being the base tier and 2p being the topmost tier. Anti-knockback. Finally, we have the Anti-knockback enchant, which grants the player's anti-knockback for 5 seconds when damaged by enemies, preventing the player from taking any knockback. The cooldown for this enchant is every 10 seconds. That is all for this video on enchants and Bedwars. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.